reached the last 3 months of pregnancy. Now that was a long journey with the students. Hey there, namaste, welcome to our channel. Today we shall discuss prenatal yoga for the third trimester by Tummee.com, a yoga sequencing app for yoga teachers. So our students have spent their first 2 trimesters with us. They would have had an up and down road, but together we have come to the most important phase of pregnancy, that is the third trimester. In the third trimester, the mothers are eager, scared, and waiting for the 9 months to end. So our focus is to create positive energy in them to prepare them emotionally for the delivery day. By now, the mothers have spent ample time in yoga for body breath awareness and strengthening of legs, giving ease to the back by releasing pressure in the diaphragm. But from here onwards, they truly have to follow the concept of listening to the body. Try to keep the third trimester classes more of partner yoga. If not the partner, let the student bring along a friend, but ensure that they have support. So if they need help besides you, there will be someone else also. Few common problems mothers face is heavy breathing, constant discomfort by being in a position for long, and they feel heavy. So here we get the chance to use props like the chair, the wall. Our goal for the sequence is to have simple stretches to keep the activeness still there, but more on energy creation, meditation, and calming the mind. The sequence is a 30-minute one and it is divided into 2 parts. Part 1, standing poses and poses with use of chair. Part 2, sitting poses for the pelvic floor muscles and meditation. So we start with prenatal Tadasana done with wall. We are using the wall for the students to rest their back, to have balance and feel the connect between the feet and the ground. In every pose, let them close their eyes, inhale and exhale slowly and relax. Then slowly, if they can, let them raise their arms up for the better use of the diaphragm. Next, students do prenatal Tadasana with one leg on stool. The lifting of one leg and placing it on the stool ensures activeness in the knee joints, ankles, and the feet. Let them feel the blood flow to the feet because lifting the feet in third trimester could be tough for many. So even a simple pose like this allows new energy creation in the feet. Doing it on the other side, students head to prenatal Tadasana pelvic alignment. Is the same as the previous pose, but the leg on the ground is bent a bit, because of which students feel activation of the hips and thighs. The arms are raised. That can be done by students who are practicing yoga, but who are new to yoga, they can avoid it. Instead of the stool, a cushion can be used to activate the calf muscles and allow better circulation. These 2 poses are done to address the issue of sciatica. But if you feel the use of stool is difficult by the students, let them try these 2 variations. Doing it on the other side, students head to Ardha Uttanasana. Here notice the legs and notice the torso. We aren't focusing on perfecting the pose by keeping the knees straight or keeping the torso parallel to the ground, but we're trying to relieve the stress in the lower back and hip region. For balance, keep the feet hip distance apart, bend the knee first and then do the forward bend. This pose also helps in delivery as the awareness is automatically taken to the pelvic muscles. All while we keep the breathing smooth. Sometimes they can even inhale from the nose and exhale from the mouth if they find it difficult to do normal breathing. Next, students slowly sit down in Veerasana blanket stool, a gentle back bend. This pose helps in opening up the hips and inner thighs. The elbows resting on the stool helps in opening the chest and also helps in taking the body weight behind, because by this time women start to hunch a bit because of the weight of the baby. This really relaxes the back muscles. But if it is difficult for students to do it, then they can simply sit in Dandasana with their elbows resting on the stool, or sit in Dandasana with bent knees like this pose. The next 2 poses might seem a bit tough because of the pressure felt on the knee joint. The entry into the pose is difficult, but with the help of the teacher or the partner, the students will be able to do it. In Prasarita Balasana, the forward bend helps in relaxing the lower back muscles, also helps in opening the hips and prepares the pelvic floor muscles for delivery. Students can sit in Sukhasana with the help of the chair in front. This pose addresses the sciatica issue. Now, with the next pose, the widening of the thighs keeps the activation around the inner thighs preparing for the delivery. This pose is actually a way to exit Prasarita Balasana in a safe way. And also in daily life, students should use this pose to come from sitting position to standing position. This pose is the very posture in which a baby is delivered. That is the assisted squat pose. So try to remain in this pose for long and keep doing the inhalation and exhalation. Because the partner is there, so students can lean back comfortably, close their eyes and imagine how smooth her delivery will be. Let her practice more of this pose even back at home. This is added in the middle of the sequence so students can practice Dirgha Pranayama or the 3-part breathing. All these poses are labor preparatory poses, keeping the hips, inner thighs and pelvic floor muscles active along with smooth breathing. We remain alert and keep noticing each student at every step. Now head to the next part by clicking on the end card for the sitting poses. Thank you and see you there.